Deion Sanders, he was at the Big 12 press conference, and he was talking about what college football needs.
All you have to do is look at the playoffs and see what those teams spent, and you understand darn near why they're in the playoffs. It's kind of hard to compete with somebody who's giving $25-30 million to a darn freshman class. We're not complaining because all these coaches up here can coach their butts off and give them the right opportunity with the right players and play here and there, you'll be there. But it's what's going on right now don't make sense. And we want to say stuff, but we're trying to be professional. But you're going to see the same teams darn near at the end and with somebody who sneaks up in there. But the team that pays the most is going to be there in the end.
Yeah, this is no secret. There is a salary cap, but that doesn't stop, collectives or boosters from getting money. It's just going to be under the table. It'll be back to the way it was years ago when you paid people under the table. You got NIL, but that doesn't matter. You can pay through NIL. There's way too many windows. Way too many windows. By the way, this 5 plus 11, what I'm told is that'll be the format in 2026. That's expected to be the format for the playoffs in college football, where you get the 5 highest ranked conference champions. They get an automatic bid. The remaining 11 spots would be filled by at-large selections chosen by the College Football Selection Committee. So it's 5 plus 11. Big 12 and ACC, they love it. The Big 10 and SEC do not. They would like to propose a model that would include 4 automatic qualifiers for the Big 10 and 4 for the SEC. So they would get half of the bids in a 16-team playoff. Now, once again, talking to my source today, the 5 plus 11 model will win out when the college football playoff goes to 16 teams. Also, the revenue share that's in place has little chance of succeeding. It's opened the door to excessive payments by collectives, and going forward, these payments will be under the table and not reported. So that's according to my college football source. Probably looking at the 5 plus 11. ACC, Big 12 are all for it, whereas the SEC and Big 10 go, we would like half of the bids for the 16-team playoff. Yeah, Paul.
Dan, maybe they call it 5 plus 10 plus Notre Dame, because that's how it's going to be. Notre Dame gets 9 plus wins. They will put them in.
Yes. Yeah, they will. But it's going to happen. I was told that they're probably going to expand March Madness as well. I thought we were going to have something either last week or this week, but that's what I was told. I don't know if they're going to 72 or 76, but I mean, I understand it. This is about money. That's all. Because the teams that you're adding have no chance of winning the title. None. Like if you're the 71st best team, you're not winning. Now, you might make a run, make it interesting, but this is about there's a certain amount of teams that can win, and then there's a certain amount of teams that can give you a storyline. Because every March we have a storyline, or 2. You go, oh, my God, they're making a run. Oh, that player, I didn't know he was that good. Then it gets down to the Elite 8, Final 4, and then you go, okay, guys, you take over. That's what March Madness has become. So, look, if they want to have a bigger – I just don't like the play-in games. You're either in the tournament or you're not. I think it's kind of, hey, you kind of made it, but you didn't. But if you win, then you're in. And it's like going to a party, but you don't get to go inside. You're outside, and I'll sneak you drinks. And then all of a sudden you go, hey, we got a spot in here. Tommy left. You get to go into the house party.